Can you think of a question you've never thought to ask? Think about that. Can you think up of a question that you've never thought to ask before? Can you think about something you've never thought to think about before? So we live our lives in patterns, in habits. We do the same thing over and over and over and over again. How you put your pants on, how you brush your teeth, how you go to bed, how you sleep, how you eat, how you hold your pencil. All of these things, you've just got into a habit and you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again without really thinking why you do it. The same thing is true for your beliefs about who you are as a person, about how you relate to your family, to your community, and to the world as a whole. Your worldviews oftentimes were put in place when you were just a child, and then we don't even think to question it. And so I'm inviting you today to ask a question you've never thought to ask before and just see what you see. Because you may have heard this before, the quality of your life is dependent upon the quality of the questions you ask. When you ask a question, it causes you to look in a certain direction. And when you look in that direction, you see things. And so the idea of using a question as a tool to help you see things that you usually don't see is very important. And so yesterday I did a video on trying to find the letter F. It was something that was right there in front of you, and yet it was difficult to see. If you haven't seen that video, go to my video from yesterday, do that experiment, and just see what your experience with it is. It is very possible for you to see things right in front of you. It's right there, but you can't comprehend it. You don't see it. And so by changing the questions you ask, you change what you see and what you can comprehend. You are a miracle and you have a purpose. I choose to see you as a miracle. I choose to believe that you have a purpose. Because think about that. If we all realized that we were miracles, that we had a purpose, and we lived in alignment with our purpose, what kind of a world would we live in? You see, I think that there's a lot of people struggling right now because they don't have a vision. And that may be you. You may be feeling hopeless. You may be feeling depressed. You may be feeling like the future is bleak because you don't have a vision for how things can work out, for how great this life can actually be. Yes, there is darkness, but there's also light. There's dark and light. So if you're only focusing on the darkness, it can be very depressing and very heavy. And so if you're in that space, I invite you to change the questions you're asking. Ask a question you haven't thought to ask and see if that will help you see some things that are happening right now in your life, but you just haven't been able to see it based on where your focus has been. So you are a miracle, you have a purpose. I am here at Hope to Cope every day, checking in with a message of hope to remind you that you're a miracle, that you have a purpose, and to just help you to get through today, because today is the most important day of your life. Today is where you live. Today is now. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being here with me today. If this message today was for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel. Remember, I'm here every day with this message, and I look forward to seeing you soon.